come into play, as only 8 battle
Are any of you playing this right now? Because I think I kind of want to sign up. But shoot, I need to sign up fast. It starts tomorrow. But welcome everyone to the stream. As always, you can ask any questions you have. I'm always happy to answer them. And today we're going to be watching some CDL gameplay. Unfortunately, I won't be able to stay for the entire day today where I get to watch finals, just because I have to go run other sessions and do other things. But I'm excited just to sit here for now, watch the first game for today. I think the first game today is actually going to be... cool. They won't tell us what the first game is, but I think it's going to be either FaZe or it's going to be Guerrillas. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm excited to watch some gameplay, break it down, answer any questions you guys have, and during all of the dead moments, I'll probably play some Vanguard ranked.
Of the day, we have the Atlanta FaZe, one of the biggest titans
cool.
left in the bracket right now, top 2 in the league, facing off against a Boston Breach team.
Ah, all right. I love these colors. No, so Boston Breach. Honestly, I was not expecting this final. I honestly thought Surge was gonna make it to the finals, but Mac, aka Yak Smelts, he threw up and he got pulled out. And Classic had to play for him, and they ended up losing the series against the Guerrillas. And it really sucks because they truly felt like they could have won this major. And I feel that, honestly, Surge could have won this major too. But a lot of still good names to watch. Obviously, you got Breach, Atlanta FaZe, LA Guerrillas. Who's number 4? Who's number 4? I'm honestly like confused on who number 4 is, because usually it would be like OpTic. Or it would be like London Royal, and it's neither of them. So, oh, it's Mutineers. How did I forget that? Mutineers have like my favorite color scheme. Merchandise.
Later in the series, they have Tuscan. So starting off with a W here, massive, especially going into that Desert Siege. And then also clean up your offensive game on Bokeh S&D, winning 37% of rounds. They are 11th in the league. And then moving on, bounce back on Gavutu Control. Boston lost 0-3 to Florida yesterday. Atlanta 4-6 on Gavutu Control, but it's gonna be Tuscan in this series. So
you got that right. Yes, and Boston are coming into this game right now with a little bit of love from the Gronkowski family, where they put out a video basically saying, hey, fellas, that's crazy to see. Go ahead and get this done.
Wait, who's
It's actually a cool video.
What? Should I know this?
Gronkowski plays for the Lakers. What? We're gonna find out right now. Let's go ahead and watch the video.
Boston Breach, what's up, baby? What up, Boston Breach? We know you guys got a big game tomorrow. We just wanted to wish you the best of luck. Big game tomorrow, baby. Whoop some butt, kick some butt. Wishing you guys nothing but the best of luck. Come on, stay focused, baby. Stay focused. Let's kick some butt, baby. Come on, let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on.
The hype is there in the guys.
All right, bunch of Doug Sensor Martins on that Boston team. That's dope.
Gronkowski is an absolute legend.
An absolute legend. Like, I would be gassed if I saw that. Some of the plays that we've seen Gronk make under the...
Yeah, I feel like that's the only time I've actually seen a bunch of owners just come out with a video just saying, hey, good luck, win today. I mean, it happened back in the day for FaZe and OpTic, obviously, but it's been a while since seeing something like that happen. That's funny. That's just funny.
Because we know they usually start a majority of these series up 1-0. But the difference between Atlanta FaZe from back then is their control. Now they're starting to win those controls based off the update that we have. They're starting to play for ticks. So far, that Gavutu has not really been their best friend. They're so far sitting at that 2-0. And in this series specifically, they're not even playing that. They're playing their better map, which is going to be...
FaZe are really good at teamwork, getting trades, and that's why they focus kills and control. But ever since the update, like you just heard, they've been struggling a lot in Gavutu control.
Atlanta FaZe has been slacking on their rotations as of late, but their breaks have been on point at 32% in the league. And Counter Breach's unbalanced offense attack on Desert Siege, Boston has only gone A on breakoff since once in 21 offensive rounds. So
oh my gosh.
you're gonna know what's coming your way and take
It's funny because keys to victory for the breach, it was like, okay, the breach needs to do this, the breach needs to work on this, they need to fix this, fix this. And then for Atlanta, it was, alright, so all those mistakes we just told you, take advantage of those mistakes. It's like, damn.
With Boston Breach, one of the newest additions to the CDL, and also your reigning world champions, the Atlanta FaZe.
Intros, gotta make sure there's no DMCA, that's what I'm talking a lot. Wonder how much longer this squad's gonna stick together. I feel like they could last a good 5 years if they, you know, keep getting top 3 or first. Capsidal, man. Honestly, interesting design they use.
Championship Sunday, and boy, it feels good. You guys have been an incredible audience throughout our first 3 days, and now it is time for our final matches to be decided to find out who will be the Minnesota Major Champions. And we have got a great game prepared with a final spot on the line, and it's between two totally different franchises, right? One team, one franchise who has been dominating throughout the last few years of the CDL versus our newest franchise. You know them, you love them, and you've counted them out time after time, and they're
Who
here
wrote these
to prove
storylines?
us all wrong.
Nice.
Let's introduce first the Boston Breach. Capsidal, Methods, TJ, and Nero.
I'm really happy to see the smiles on Cap's face, and you know what? If I see the duo of Methods and TJ that I saw yesterday, I think this will go the distance.
Go ahead and bring out the reigning world champs now.
Absolutely, Veli. As we said, this team has been in situations like this before. However, they are on the revenge tour. They are hungry to get back on top. Ladies and gentlemen, you know them, you've seen them, and they're ready again to be one of the best teams in the world. Make some noise for the Atlanta FaZe!
Always gotta have villains.
Arcades, Abizi, Simp, and Celium.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. With mixed reactions from the crowd right now, top to bottom, this team is absolutely stacked. Celium is an absolute demon, walking into the day with a 1.23 overall KD. But for me, it's gonna be all about Arcades, and can he match up against Zinni as the best AR in the lobby? Let's go ahead and find out.
Indeed we will, Vel. Man, this is going to be a fun matchup to watch. Minnesota, make some noise. It's Championship Sunday. The crowd is ready. The players are ready. And now it's time to get into our first game. Bryce, Ton, take it away, guys.
Thank you very much. We are looking forward to this one, the winners bracket final here at the Minnesota Major. Two teams looking to make some history. For Boston Breach, the new boys on the block. They want that first win for
Audio
the
issues.
return to form.
They've been here plenty of times on Championship Sunday, have Atlanta FaZe, but a new face in the Boston Breach. Can they do something? Can they do the unthinkable here and get themselves into a grand final? There was a lot of talk about this team heading into the major. Well, this is the step that they need to take if they want to be respected by everybody at the top and everybody at home. I'm so excited for this series, though. I think a lot of people would be looking at it and thinking this should be relatively simple for FaZe. But when we looked at the maps here, Bryce, it's not necessarily clean-cut.
No, that's one of the things here. There is a route to victory for Boston. The biggest issue that we have when discussing this backstage, and we took a look at the maps, is every point we came across, even with the maps stats and the statistics for Boston when they need it, it's still going against Atlanta FaZe.
It is. I mean, you look at these first two maps, and these, for me, are kind of must-wins for the side of Boston because they want to force that map number 5. I look at maps 3 and 4, and I don't really give much credit to the side of Boston. I don't give them much of a chance there. But if they can force that map number 5, they have a solid shout in this series. Berlin Search and Destroy has not necessarily been a great playground for the side of Atlanta FaZe. And map number 2 especially, FaZe have not played it during stage 2.
Yeah, I'm genuinely confused on how a Desert Siege got in there.
It's interesting when we get that, but I think to see Gavutu, that's kind of the one that I'm 50-50 on. I would definitely give Boston the second. Gives FaZe 3 and 4. Map number 5, I don't know, but it's not great reading for FaZe on this one as well for Gavutu a hard point pricey, but still, we know how.
So the only thing that I'm worried about right here is this break percentage. Just because for Gavutu, there's a few hills on Gavutu where if you can just get into the hill, you can spawn trap the enemy in their good spawn. So I'm genuinely curious if that's going to play a factor, and that's going to make this game a lot more closer. But just like the caster's saying, I think as long as Boston, you know, play their game, Capsule specifically, they're going to do perfect on Gavutu. Capsule, I think the reason why they're so good is because Capsule knows how to just get up into the players' other faces, get up into the spawns, get in the AR's face.
Rotations on Gavutu, Boston are very often there, but the scary thought for the side of Boston is that FaZe, they may well not win many rotations on this map, but look towards P4 and P5. Their average points on those hills specifically are absolutely astronomical. So if you're the Boston Breach, you've got to concentrate there, do your job, see what you can get done as we head into map number 1, and that is not the way you want to start it. FaZe going in on.
Well, the long bomb already gets 2 on the side of FaZe. They are opening up.
All right, well, 4 down, basically.
And that first little bit of control does go the way of Atlanta. As you can see here, catch it all though.
But yeah, I mean, what a great break right there. Oh my goodness.
Breach gonna have to rethink this approach.
And see if they can get it. P1 is, of course, one of those hills that typically, obviously in Call of Duty, we talked about mixy hills when it comes down to P1. But this one in particular, you can pick up a lot of points. It's only Simp here to prevent Boston from doing that at this moment in time. He falls, Boston break.
They certainly have, and that's exactly what they want. Go even on this first ring control, especially when you lose those first bloods. And now, as we go over to bow control, BZ versus Nero, and he is going to be able to get that one locked down as well. You can see the rest of FaZe have taken control of ring and managed to get both. It's a big start for them, and a BZ is going to try and be a little bit of annoying, but Methods shuts him down.
City's now around the back. Ring control is very, very crucial. Of course, you want to keep a hold of this side of the spawn. When you think about P3, FaZe getting plenty of free time here, though, as Boston tried to set up for this pinch, but Cities is the one pinching himself.
Damn.
They won't get caught off from behind here, but he's in a good position to help his team.
So right here, Cities is doing it. Ah, damn, that just sucks right there. So pretty much Cities had that perfect pinch. They knew that the entire team had to been green. By the time that they got those first 2 kills, Cities knew that the enemies were going to spawn behind them, right? So I think the first 2 people they killed were TJ Halley and Methods, and Cities immediately turned around, started looking for them. I just felt like his positioning was really bad because he was too focused on figuring out where the other 2 players were. Then he got timing. When he looked down, the player ran right across his screen right when he looked up, which that right there just... that's just the nail in the coffin.
Out of a start by FaZe at all. Finding most of that control, but let's see what Boston can do with a decent enough setup.
But this is where FaZe is just going to work as a team, just to try to collapse and get a good break.
He will get shut down, as will the rest of the team. Arsenis finds a route through. TJ
Nice.
maybe the last one to finally hold it down.
And that was just a simple 3-1 break right there. That was perfect.
Right now. That's hill control in for Atlanta already. Boston Breach back in this one.
Cities obviously huge play on his part for winning that gunfight, as always.
That's left him all alone. It's just going to be a BZ left in the tank with nowhere to go, and they are starting to close the gap on him. And somehow he's still alive. They do not want to push through because has guns up. Sim shuts it down, and Boston.
This is what I meant. How Boston, they have good spawns, but FaZe are so good at breaking that it doesn't matter. Where they can just easily get a good setup, a good spawn trap on the enemy team in their good spawn right here, as you just saw it.
watch right now, though, with 5 in a row from him.
They started with a
Just
beautiful
looking to
break with
shove
RCDs
Boston
going
Breach
for that
further
3-1
back.
hit.
Really
He
hasn't been many
flanked,
kills
got
on
some
the side of
shots
the
in.
Boston side.
They flooded the hill. They
This
had
is
one person on
rotation
hill.
over towards
The second you get one person on hill, you just have your AR sit on P1 and watch that cross. Played that perfectly. And because they kept spawns, bad spawns the entire time, now they have good spawns. And you can expect around the 30-second mark, number 5 to start pushing out, and number 6.
They didn't hit the back. They didn't hit the back. One more.
Because I'm assuming they're going to want to flip.
Zenny killed me. Zenny's still there.
I'm trying to cross.
Nice. We're gonna be close. Nice. Stay down on hill. Stay down on hill. Could be ring. No, yeah, push out.
Push out, Cliff. Right there, see? At the 30-second mark, they said push out, Cliff. And number 6 is going. Number 5's going. Huge trade right here. Huge. Just chase some RCDs. There you go. And he's going to go for top ship control.
Push through right. Oh, team, I saw the over. They're gonna be short. I got all time. Go. I'm still your top boat, okay?
I went mid, okay.
I'm on the top 3 right now, guys. I'm on team.
Yo, he's on the other side of the boat. I'm getting aim assist.
So unfortunately, they couldn't get any kills. If they got like 1 kill, maybe one of them would have spawned at Old Hill. But Boston did a great job at not dying.
I'm taking a ring around.
But however, we're at P5 right now, where notably FaZe, this is gonna be easily a win for FaZe, I think.
Teams here left today, with the way that FaZe are playing right now. And P4 and P5, as I said at the beginning of the game, it's where they find most of their points. On an average, they get 36 out of it. I think it was a full 60 over towards P4. And the scary thing is they never win the rotation over there, or don't for the majority of the time, but they still punish. They didn't win it over towards P5, but they still punish Boston Breach. This is quite simply a perfect game out of the side of FaZe so far. Boston Breach have got to be feeling quite low down right now, but all that comms good. Let's go for a listening with the Boston Breach.
They're just playing tight right now. They're gonna look for trades. The second they start getting trades, they're gonna fly out and go for that flip. Damn, no trades. And that's probably because FaZe has really great teamwork and they know how to break. Or just that rotations are just literally irrelevant. Stay, yeah.
Wow, Boston struggling really to get anything going here on Gafudu. And at the moment,
Yeah, like right there, I mean, shoot, all 3 of them wanted to work that right lane, and just one person held them back.
I don't think I've
That's
seen
crazy.
them really lose a gunfight for quite some time. But is that going to be the catalyst? It's a Methods 4 spree. Boston Breach starting to get something on the board here. 120 points down, though, heading over towards the second rotation, over towards P2. Capsules locking it in, over towards the cliff side.
All right, this is good right here. Where they're...
will fall to RCDs in the challenge from Methods. The streaks will not
Never
happen.
mind.
And bear in mind, Atlanta FaZe, streaks are still available for them if they do choose so to use them. Right now, though, it is Boston inside the point. The rotation from P3 is going to be important for them. As I said, they lock that in quite often, but they need to do better than what they did in the first rotation.
They said they do. I'll tell you something.
All right, a good 20 seconds right there, but here comes FaZe.
Already getting over 100 points. They do go down. They're still fighting for boat control. We are going to see FaZe try and push them back as far as possible now.
That was good though by Boston right there. Boston literally did that in the like literally start of the game.
And they have come into this game locked in and ready.
Simp and Cell absolutely frying for the side of FaZe right now. They'll pick up that scrap, and that's the thing here for FaZe. You don't necessarily even need to rotate. You can go and play for that scrap because the lead, it's not insurmountable for the side of
Look at them getting set up for the 3-1 break again. Number 6 is going to wait for 7, 5, and 8 to shoot. He's just waiting. He's just waiting. Boom. Number 5 shot, and then now Abizi's going to say, all right, cool, I can start making a play right now. Well, now, boom. Damn, 3 kills just like that? Oh, Abizi could just get the cut now.
It's just far too easy for FaZe.
Well,
Oh man, I didn't know they had a glide bomb. Sweet. Awesome. So right there, I didn't know they had a glide bomb. Basically, FaZe, they're in that 3-1 setup, just like they did the first time to break it. And right there, I was just waiting for a BZ to, you know, go for that flank and go to get some kills after his teammates started shooting. But he didn't push up, and I was just like, oh, okay, I wonder why. And they called it a glide bomb. So then they got 2 down, 3 people hit the hill. That's a 3v1. That's 3 down. All a BZ needs to do right there is just don't move. They're spawning to his right. He just needs to sit there and just hold the pre-aim and cut off the spawners.
Celium 22-12. This has been dominant.
Well, Boston going to try this one last time. Is the miracle on the cards? Here they go. Atlanta FaZe are ready for them, though. And the first gunfights are going through at the same time. Boston dive in. Unfortunately, no wins.
Nice.
Oh, my God. Continues to open up a campaign.
And GG. Cool. Well, I thought the game was going to be closer, but that was pretty dominating.
Oh, my goodness. It's finals day, and they are looking final.
Boston Breach just not good enough there, it has to be said. Rotations, majority of the time, went over towards FaZe, and when they didn't, they broke them easily. Like a knife through butter at times there in map number 1. I don't see many other teams challenging Atlanta FaZe on Gavutu, to be honest with you, when it comes to the rest of the day. Simp at 28 and 19. Just nothing really to shout about for the side of Boston Breach. Celium double positive.
I mean, first game of the day, you're playing Gavutu? That sounds not fun at all. I felt that way for Cold War. Playing your first map on Checkmate? Oh, no. Just, it just puts a bad taste in your mouth, but these guys are professionals, I'm sure they're fine. Yeah, what happened on this break? What the?
No, I don't like to say it very often, but one-sided was that hard point, and at no real point did I feel like Boston Breach were gaining any sort of control, and I did expect a little bit more for them. We did see methods trying desperately to hold back the forces of FaZe, but they just weren't losing gunfires. I saw Celium take people off headies. I saw Simp destroy teams. Arsenes, while we say he didn't have as good a game as the rest of his team, I think that's a very important two-piece. Out of clip off the boat, broke Boston again. And there is very little silver lining there for Boston. It was.
So I'm pretty confident that FaZe is going to make it to the finals. But yeah, no, FaZe is going to make it to the finals. I think Boston is probably going to get 3rd place, and they're going to lose to Mutineers. I really, really want Guerrillas to win the entire thing because, you know, Los Angeles, I'm in Cali, I gotta support that team. I feel like, but yeah, no, I mean, I honestly just feel like, you know, they haven't made it to a championship Sunday in forever, that they're kind of just gonna not show up today and they're gonna lose, especially with them being a brand new team. They're not gonna have that team chem or that experience together yet. But they will come back stronger next tournament. So I think Guerrillas is going to get 4th. I think Mutineers is probably going to get 2nd. So yeah. So Guerrillas 4th, Boston 3rd, Mutineers 2nd, and then FaZe 1st. I think that's what it's going to be today. But shoot, man, if Guerrillas win, that'd be pretty sick. That'd be pretty sick. I'll probably buy LA Guerrillas merch. Put that as a tax write-off.
That's the thing. They kind of look pretty good, and that is going to be, as said, I think everybody else will be watching this.
Well, what are they asking? A reset?
The only I will have for the side of Boston here is, yes, the tweets will come in. They will talk about how Simp played in that game number 1. But my caveat will be for them. Their pressure is not on as much as it is for Atlanta FaZe. I was speaking to Crowder there at the beginning of the day, and I said that pressure absolutely will be there. Everybody in this scene will expect Atlanta FaZe to win this tournament today, and that's the pressure that will be on them and nobody else who's left here on Sunday.
Well, and that's the case. I'll tell you something. I was thinking about this earlier. Major 1, when Atlanta FaZe were in the losers bracket, and the form they came out with, it's feeling like
Desert Siege. Now, Boston should easily just take this map like that, but I don't know. I feel like FaZe, they don't want to make it to a map 4, map 5, so they're just going to shut them out 3-0.
Both teams have identified
But I'm pretty confident that Boston should be able to win this.
And as I touched on, Boston Breach,
just because they play it more.
This map recently, FaZe have not played it in Stage 2, not once. Whereas Boston Breach have played it, and well, the majority of the time, they're going B. And I wonder if FaZe have done their research. Only one round out of the last 21 have Boston Breach made an attack over towards that A side.
That's a really weird statistic.
1 out of 21 they've attacked A?
Like, it's kind of one of those maps in particular that's not either way or the other, but Brycey, excited for this one nonetheless.
Yeah, me too. Wow, jumping straight on board with this one against the Atlanta FaZe. The attack, and it's a big gunfight already. Sim wipes Method off the map. That's first blood for FaZe. And that is also going to be pumped down. TJ going to be looking to try and execute it. Does. Brings it back to a 3 versus 3. Arsenis goes down, but Celium answers back straight away.
Celium will quite often send himself over towards that B side and just patrol the outer side. TJ will fall inside the Palace now. Capsule for the 1 versus 3. Not really in an ideal spot to do it. 25 seconds to go to get this bomb defused, and Simp is just locking this one down, but it's Capsule. Has he found a route through? But does he know Simp's only trying
Ooh, damn it, dude.
He doesn't, and Simp will clear that one up. If Cap can find that second kill, it's on the cards.
Yeah, oh man. Dude, Capsule, I don't know where he came from, but he is different. He must have came from just fucking space or something.
That bomb went down quick, and they defended it well.
It reminds me of Crim6 mixed with Simp times 10, just way better. Literally just a straight phase and then just a beast, just winning every gunfight. Reminded me of Crim6 back in Ghost when he dropped, I think, 24 kills on Sovereign S&D.
First blood for Boston.
Very aggressive defensive approach for the side of FaZe. Hasn't worked out.
Stunned.
Ready and waiting for the second one as well. B hit may well be coming in, and it's going to be Cell patrolling from this side. Here come the grenades. Here comes the artillery. 46 HP.
Oh, that did hit him. Wow. So because that nade hit him, yep, they're going to rotate towards A because they know for a fact that they're going to have a 4v1 at A. And there's a chance that, you know, FaZe, they're going to rotate towards B because they got naded at B.
See, at the moment, Boston are set up and ready. It is all going to be on Atlanta FaZe if they can do anything here, but Capsule again here for Boston. Celium in a 1 versus 4. This is not going to be the easiest of ones. You can see they're already set up as well. Nero puts bullets in the rest of Boston.
Well, that's 2 out of 22 times they went A in an S&D.
Not sure who got that final kill, but the first ones are always important. You can see Arsenis looking to trade out a BZ. Capsule sees him ready and waiting. And there is the round to breach. The bleeding stopped pretty much immediately. An attacking round apiece so far as we head into round number 3. And I really like the transitional player there from Boston. They kind of went fishing over towards B after they find those initial kills. And it is 3 in that round for Capsule as Methods finds the 4th. Attacking round now here for FaZe. It's a hit towards it. It's a fast one as well, but TJ will catch out a BZ 4v3.
That's huge for Boston. They shut down everything from FaZe. They don't have an awful lot of options now. They are probably going to try and play this a little bit slow. They want a kill back. They need that to unlock this map for them.
Simp's looking for the pick. Can he find a route through? There's
Simp is just baiting bullets right now, see if anyone would
peek. Ready and
peek.
waiting for Methods to peek. Smart player coming out from FaZe, but is he going to see TJ here? Well, it doesn't matter because TJ doesn't hit a bullet. We'll back on down, but Simp has to do so.
Looks like a hard shot to hit,
3
honestly.
versus 3, and just about
Rough,
this
though.
moment
That would have
time,
been,
Breach
like,
keeping them away.
Huge.
TJ transitioning. These are big kills. This is a big moment.
Nice.
TJ runs forward, finds the kill. Cell's not there to answer. 3v2, 2v2. As Cell starts
Oh my gosh! Capsule's so good.
He's all on his own in a 1 versus 2. There goes TJ.
Yes. Right there, I think Celium always gets that 2-piece, but he probably saw Capsule's name and just choked. Like, wow. That was FaZe's round right there, honestly. If Celium just gets that 2-piece, I don't know how he didn't get that 2-piece, honestly.
It just wasn't clinical enough. And Boston walk away with it. I will say, great job by Boston. They rotated first. They called out the
I love how I said, by far, Breach is going to win this map, 100%. And I'm just here, like, rooting for FaZe. Like, damn, come on, man.
5 spree for Cap. Can he keep things rolling here? Streaks on this map are very, very powerful. And let's see what he can do with it. Cap now. Over towards the B side. FaZe not really making too much of a move.
Yep.
They will know where Cell is.
Process elimination. All those nades landed, so ideally, if there's an enemy, he's probably in the far back left.
But it will be Sim to open things up there. Capsule a step too far over towards B.
And this is where Boston are going to try and
Good
figure out
pick, good pick by
plan.
Sim.
We know
Did Sim
statistically
push
they were
out and
gonna
kill
be-
him?
Get out, get out.
Oh, Nero didn't want any of that. He's going to try and take the gunfight though. Arsenal's and Nero looking for pixels, looking for the tiniest of gap.
Don't take it now. You got 21 HP. You got to be very careful. And now comes back up, back down to 23. Nero playing with fire a little bit. Over
Yeah,
towards
he
A.
literally is
For the
playing
side
with
of
fire.
Fiverr, you really know
Literally
Boston
60 health,
anything
throwing
here.
shoulders.
Give them a chance
Got
to
shot
let
down to
us-
20 health,
TJ, though,
still
there you go.
throwing
That
shoulders.
chance,
That is
little bit of luck that
insane.
you need. Finds the gunfight
Yo,
that they
playmaking,
see
what's going
across.
on? I'm just
Next
watching
gunfight is so huge.
Boston Breach versus FaZe match.
Australian, by the way. I think
Just
he's
enjoying
very
it, gonna have a
good
good
as well.
day.
By Nero.
I'm gonna run a
However,
few
he needs
coaching
reinforcements
sessions
to
after
get
this.
Boston swinging into action as well. However, reinforcements are
How's your day
Sim
going,
is here
though?
and he's trying to get it done, but no, down to a 2 versus 2. But the time is against Boston. They have to make a move, and Abeezy has called this as well. They know they have to go straight for it at the same time, and it's no good. Methods needs to find 2, and it's the clock. It's the clock
clutch.
that ends up shutting down Boston. They left it just too long.
And that first kill that comes in from Selim, I think, on the transition, it may well have been Simp who jumped out and eventually found it, is huge. Because if Boston find that point, they find that opening, then all of a sudden,
It looks like Selim's trying to smile right there. He's like fighting back a smile.
As it goes,
Just
Boston
hearing the
taking
crowd
a little
chant.
bit too long. Looking solid here in the search and destroy, though. Boston has to
Ice
be dead.
Shaker, as seen on Shark Tank.
2-2 now. FaZe are able to answer back. Boston, what can they do on the defensive side this time?
Well, that's going to be the key. Try and lock this one down. Get the advantage versus FaZe.
So it's going to have to go huge here.
If you're still here playmaking, I liked your two-piece that you got. I liked your video, man. It was pretty clean. There was some really good quality, too. I really liked the quality.
That's opened up A, and Boston going to have to react. They're going to have to try and find something here as well. Big gunfight, though. Nero does win it. And Nero tries to get the second, but Sim brings it back in favor of FaZe. RC's in trouble. Capsule trying to hold this down for his team here at the moment, and it will be FaZe with the advantage.
Ball players out of Boston. Can they find these shots? No, Simp is ready and waiting. They don't overcommit over towards this A side. Simple overcommit to that, though, and all of a sudden, TJ has a job to do. A technical 1v3 for the veteran. Can he find anything here? Arcity's in a Abeezy. They would have spotted him. Look, Arcity.
Good to hear, man. I'm glad you're doing good. I
We'll
wish
turn
my
around and this is gonna be
stream
a hard
wasn't
gunfight to
lagging. What
win.
is that?
And FaZe find themselves in the lead, 3-2.
Yeah, it's always going to be a difficult one, especially approaching from the bomb side from that angle. He was hoping for that first pick, hoping to find something. Unfortunately, Arcity's just the man who wouldn't be moved and just stood there and gunned.
Nice round out of FaZe. Boston got very aggressive over towards the B side, but they got aggressive and like, should we go, should we go, should we go? But the stuns, the nades that come out from FaZe, it's information for Boston that they know FaZe are there, they know they are ready.
Yeah, the collateral, man. I love that video.
For the play call of aggressive push.
Like, just like the actual video quality is so good that when you hit that two-piece, it's clear. Like, the entire image is clear. It's really entertaining.
However, B has gone down.
And it's a short video, short and sweet. Always nice, too.
And FaZe do have numbers, but that bomb being down is going to prove a problem.
Awesome. Yeah, so right here, Simp, the stun didn't hit Simp, and he knew, oh, I can hop this now. And just like that. Like, that was easy. Yeah, that was easy. That was so easy. That's just Call of Duty timing right there, and that's just Boston getting unlucky. They threw the stun for the bomb check, and right when it exploded, Simp just didn't get hit by it, and he hopped on it. That was crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Damn.
at the moment, FaZe had just so many numbers over there. You can see the amount of people just looking over Sim. Even if Boston went and chowed, it was unlikely they were going to get it back. They gave up complete control, and that all started with the first blood.
Yeah, it did, and always difficult in that scenario. You would love to have somebody on the outside of the map, but it was Selim who finds.
I think because FaZe hasn't played this so long, they just have the advantage on Breach. They literally did their homework. They know how to beat them. And
clean from the
Boston
side.
has no research, no info on how FaZe really plays this map yet.
Boston answer back. TJ in a good spot, pushes up, gets aggressive. That's bomb down. Sim answers back.
They do, however, now Atlanta FaZe are going to play this a little bit cautious. With that bomb going down, Boston They have the Wolfpack mentality. It's going to be so hard to get a trade here if you FaZe. And they're looking for this. Desperately trying to figure out
Great setup on FaZe's part right here. Arcades just needs to get lucky. Yeah, exactly. Alright, number 7 should just make a play.
And now Siv's going to try and make a play himself. It's going to be a hero play for him as well. He doesn't really have anyone near him for the trade.
This is a stupid map. I hate this map. The fact that you can't see those two players because of that trade? Oh my gosh, who designed it? If one thing I keep saying is this literally looks like a Rainbow Six Siege map. And they said, oh shoot, this isn't Rainbow Six Siege. This is Call of Duty. Like, oh my lord. Huh.
Get one back on the board. They make a bold play and it pays off for them. And this is it. TJ going aggressive towards it, just cuts them down. It takes away all of the options for FaZe. They don't really have anywhere to go.
The thing is for Boston,
Pretty
they
big.
recognize where FaZe are there, so they can continue to take that side of the map up. They just circle.
This is what I mean on how it's a Rainbow Six Siege map,
really nice spot. That was
but it's not a Call of Duty map.
That
So this middle building right here has so many breakable walls, so many doors. Both bomb sites are right next to it. You can literally go between each lane from this one building. Like, that is a Rainbow Six Siege map right there. And then they said, shoot, we're not playing, this is Call of Duty. So they add a bunch of dirt and a bunch of dirt with a train.
And you gotta hit your shots. You do as well. And Simp is hitting his. He's just got a two-piece.
That's
And now
Desert
Boston do
Siege.
not have the numbers. Method's going to be all the way around the back as well. It's only going to be him left alive. He finds one. It's a 1-2.
Oh, nice. 5-3.
They
But
like a fiddle. They take it
yeah,
down, and now
I
down
guess,
3 of
yeah,
those.
no. FaZe
And you
got
gotta
a
say,
nice
if Camo
3-0.
would've just got one of those sniper rounds to hit, it may have been a very different round. But the dancing FaZe wouldn't let him.
That's the difference. It really is. Methods finds himself in that spot against only 2 members of FaZe rather than 3. You're in a much better scenario, but yeah, if you cap those are shots you gotta hit. I don't want to, go on at him. He's having a fantastic tournament so far, but those are the moments that win you games against teams like FaZe. If you can't step up to the plate in these scenarios, they will punish you, and punish you they did. 5-3 FaZe.
10 kills?
And now FaZe looking for the map point. They have the attack this time around. Boston.
Alright, they're just playing a default spread right
This
now.
one going desperate to stay in this S&D for as long as
Just looking for info before they make an actual play. Number 8 sees that there's nothing in his lane, so he's just going to slowly work up. And then it looks like they want to play B. Then he just got shot at, so...
Ready and waiting. If anybody from the defense
Yeah, okay, cool. So they understand that they're playing very back on B, so it's open for a bomb plant, so they're going to rotate toward this B right now.
Have to be a solid retake here for the side of Breach.
And number 3's pushed up far enough to kind of read this, and number 2, so I feel like Boston should be able to, like, start rotating and transitioning. Nero with a big gunfight. There you go. Awesome. FaZe forced to plant now.
With that bomb down,
It's just they already know what you're doing, so you just gotta do it.
Boston are going to retake. Boston are now
2
heading
health.
and spreading. They are trying to get in position
Oh
for this.
man, I wish Abizi like saw him on the cross and just like snap.
Yeah, he needs to pinch, he needs to distract as best as he can. Just try and make some noise because everybody else has come around from behind. Celium the next on the chop.
Dude! Oh no!
Fight. Arcades wins one himself. It's a 2 versus 2, but we're very spread out. TJ will find another. It's down to Arcades.
And well, can Arcades find this 1 versus 2? He's going to be looking for it at the same time. He's going to find
Go, 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 go!
He's going to challenge. No, he's not going to challenge. He's going to look for anything going forward.
Nice! Huge! Arcades! The best there is. Oh my gosh, bro. He's been in a finals way too many times. I honestly thought he was going to get that first kill, drop, and get that second kill. But if you saw, he actually hopped off the bomb, and he could have lost that gunfight. Arcades could have lost that gunfight. They could have got the defuse, and they could have continued playing Desert Siege right now. But Arcades, he's just a pro player. He got that first kill and said, I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait. He waited, and he got the guaranteed dub. That right there, that shows just veteranship. Like, that is amazing.
And there you go, heading into map number 2.
Wow.
It doesn't matter how much practice you have, it doesn't matter how good you've looked.
And just talking about Capsule real quick, Capsule, genius player. He was like, let me just clear out bomb real quick. Boom, he got the player off bomb, and he said immediately he needs to go clear out the enemy spawn. So he started throwing stun checks, grenades, and man, I wish that stun hit Celium, and he would have picked up that 2-piece. That would have been really nice. Big clutch.
And he realizes he has to go for it.
He wouldn't have got it. I don't think he even stuck it. I don't think he was
Genius Arcities, man.
And there you go. There's the tail of the
Tuscan control. I think it's just going to be a slaughter on this Tuscan. So
in dominating fashion and a comfortable search and destroy.
On to the next match.
In this series, heading into a control on Tuscan. I wouldn't want to bet me mortgage on Boston coming back in this one now, but can they maybe find something? A control is very often a swing map if you do want the reverse sweep to start. And well, if you're Boston,
I don't think they're going to get the control map though.
To find out if they do exactly that, join us.
I'm sorry,
Boston.
Boston.
For map number 3 here at the Minnesota Major.
All right. Oh shoot! No, I didn't turn off the music right there. Oh well, I probably got the DMC'd aid or whatever, but it is what it is. So yeah, no, that was insane right there. Like I said, Boston really had to win that S&D. I thought they were, just because they had way more experience on it. But who knows? Maybe FaZe did their research. Boston couldn't do any research on FaZe, and that's why FaZe just knocked them out of the park on that one, 6-3. There's also a lot of great individual plays, such as Arcities, Simp, Celium, ABZ. They all just did amazing plays that took rounds for their entire team. Ooh, LAG versus Florida. I hope I have time to watch that because I need to leave at 2:30. So hopefully we can get this clean 3-0 out of the way real quick, and then we can start watching that LAG versus Florida match. Because, like I said, I feel like LAG, they haven't been to a championship Sunday in forever. That they're kind of just going to fumble the ball. Not only that, but they're a brand new team of 4, or, well, they're fresh. Where Mutineers, I feel like they're just going to easily just win the match. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope Spart, you know, tells me I'm wrong and kills me with his... What gun is that? The Volk? Is it the Volkster? I have 2 cats, by the way, and they are the greatest. That's comedy. J-God, he just tweeted out right now. It's interesting putting out videos about meta weapons because people always write, "Where's my gun? Where's my gun? Sleeping on the LC-10. How do you leave off the Fennec? Good, he wasn't telling anyone about my striker." That is comedy. You know what I want to do? I want to find, like, good pistols. Like, no one talks about good pistols except for, like, the Diamatis and the Snake Bites. But I feel like there's a lot of, like, pistols out there that, like, people just haven't used yet. And I mean more than just the dual wield, because I don't like to run dual wield too often, so... Maybe there's some good, like, solo barrel... You can, like, beam a kid across the map. Because one thing for sure is I feel like in Vanguard, the pistol they're using, I think it's the Rat. Yeah, I think they're using the Rat. That thing, oh my gosh, it feels like it kills faster than the Automaton and the MP40. Yeah, the Rat. That's what they're using. I don't know. I mean, he shot that guy with 6 bullets right there, and it killed him. So it could also be different in Warzone.
/CDL. Upgrade your game with a Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Minnesota Major. We are here on the final day. It's Championship Sunday. And Boston Breach versus Atlanta FaZe graces the stage for our beautiful eyes to feast upon. However, at the moment in this game, FaZe are looking final. They are up 2-0, and they are looking pretty impressive on Tuscan control. That is not something you want to see.
Yeah, it's
just
just.
Breach fan.
Absolutely not.
I'm sorry, but Breach, they're not gonna be able to do anything. I'm sorry.
Trophy shield and just use it to try and back FaZe away, because right now there is nothing stopping these guys from a grand final that potentially could be on the cards. They've got other hurdles to overcome, and still Breach are in the way. But right now, they have posed very little threat to the Atlanta FaZe side. This crowd, though, you guys have been fantastic all weekend long, and Boston are really going to need your energy heading into game number 3. Right now, their backs are against the wall, and they're heading into FaZe territory. We head over to Control, we head over to Tuscan, we stay here for map 4 if we get there as well. And this is where Atlanta FaZe, it is their very much bread and butter.
However, Boston, will they go quietly? Will they lay down and take this from FaZe? We are going to find out. They have been next level. They have got themselves this far. To get one step further, they are going to have to find another gear.
Why is the music so much louder than the
They
commentator?
know what's on the line here. A ticket straight to the grand final. An opportunity to do better than they've done. The brand new boys on the block. A reverse sweep is always possible, but let's find out as we head into the Control on board with Methods.
He has been one of the catalysts for the Boston Breach team throughout the whole stage. He has been the player that has stepped up to another level, which has put them in a good spot to get into this stage. But can they find that little bit extra that they've needed so far? Because Atlanta FaZe have just given them absolutely nothing, and Arcetics will not give TJ that gunfight.
No,
Camso will eventually
dude,
find it. There's a little bit of purchase at B here for the
I
Boston
really
Breach.
wanted that pistol to show everyone what's up.
Good defensive hold so far for the Atlanta FaZe.
Well, they tried it. They tried to get that through straight away. We've seen teams be successful with it so far. TJ going to be looking for
Posted another vid. All right, man. I'll probably check it out after this stream.
Looking for the second player as well. Not going to find it though. He's trying to stay alive.
Hope the grind's been doing good, man. Keep it up. Keep it up.
That's all TJ at the moment. He's going to try and stay alive for his teammates, and eventually though, grenade caught in hand and still almost gets it, but not quite.
Arcetics is feeling it if he's challenging that today. Fantastic push comes on through. Eventually, Boston will get a little bit of time over towards
No,
that.
dude, dang.
There by TJ, we can, said,
I feel like Celium saw TJ. He was like, "Oh shoot, he's using the Volk. I'm not gonna win this. Melee."
Bring this one back. It's not quite locked in yet. FaZe are going to have another little stab at defending it here. The best team in the world right now at defending on Tuscan. Looks like they're going to give A up, though, so it's an important time.
I love how they keep saying the best team in the world, the best team in the world, and OpTic just won the last major, but it is true. OpTic got, what, 6th place, and FaZe are right now about to go right back into grand finals. Guaranteed 2nd place again. Like,
It's Big Cap once again.
I mean, it's true. Like you can always feel safe with betting on FaZe. OpTic, I don't know, man. I honestly feel like OpTic's issues, besides everything that Rambo says, I feel like it's just they haven't had enough experience winning, you know, and like winning back to back. Like they haven't really done that in forever. They have to just really just win as many championships in one year, and then the next year, that's where they start trying to, you know, just do them back to back, back to back.
But now
I just feel like the second major, they walked in like, yeah, we're about to win this. We won the first major. We're going to win the second major. Maybe grand finals will be hard. Not saying that they were cocky, but definitely after winning, you feel like you need a reality check.
They're inside the point. The rest of FaZe are waiting. Capsule will open it up here. And Breach are starting to stack. Look at those shots from TJ.
That Volk. Oh my.
Another one in the Nero. Simple answer back with one of his own. It's a 2v2 momentarily. And a BZ and Simp. The timing terror. Disgusting.
Teamwork. Yeah, no. Oh my.
That is unbelievable. I couldn't say Capsule made a bold play, just launched himself in straight away. And FaZe weren't able to deal with him quickly.
FaZe pretty much won this, unless they go 4 down, which will never happen, pretty sure. FaZe won this round.
Can they find another open door?
Right there, Abizi was going for that flank, just, you know, doing the clock method we always talk about. Literally at one point, rotated in a circle to flank him.
Could he be the one that opens it up? Well, you can see Nero is going to be the one here. He's got the Volk out as well. It's matching that kill. Looking for the player up top. He knows he's there eventually, and they are just dancing around each other. However, it's still Nero. He still has control here, has to get away from Simp. The rest of them are trying to get back into it at the same time. It's a FaZe one more time, but not this time. After he tries to get it, an unbelievable there
Breach
at the end.
Won?
It was the lives.
It was the lives.
How low they went, and it just completely collapsed from the side of FaZe. Boston Breach. Get the
wow, no way.
Very mixy there, but it comes down to
yeah, no, it was so mixy. I was just sitting there and I was like, dude, just get your trades, you win. Just get your trades, you win. I literally only thought the only way Breach could win that is if Breach got all 4 of FaZe down perfectly, they hopped on the point to stack, and then they played kills. Right there, instead, it just got really just sloppy, or sorry, just mixy, and damn, Boston just won those gunfights. That was insane. FaZe just kind of like ran at them and didn't play their trades, and it just was really hectic, and they ran out of lives. I was not expecting them to run out of lives, and I wonder if FaZe was expecting that at all. So I swear they're up by like 9 kills too. Or not up, but they're up by like 1 kill. 9 deaths left. Wow, what is happening with Breach right now?
And they're going to continue to do it as well. Simp eventually shuts him down.
And there's Nero right there. I don't.
getting that nade out at the same time, it doesn't matter.
It was just checking out middle, just clearing things out. It's all good.
Causing issues for FaZe.
Big push coming in here for the side of Atlanta FaZe. 25 seconds remaining, and FaZe haven't really found anything so far. Looking a little bit starstruck on that stage.
Is FaZe bad on this map now because of the Volk, or what is going on? Because it feels like TJ is like just a menace against them. No, Breach, they're just winning trades.
It's kind of disastrous for FaZe if we're being honest here. Not only do they lose,
Arcides is getting gunned. Oh! Is Arcides running an automaton, and is Breach just running Volks and MPs? Let's see, there's one Volk.
TJ behind. That might be an issue. They might get squeezed here, and if they don't get A, it becomes even more disastrous.
Spawn in mid though. You spawn broken if you're FaZe. This will help you filter through the middle of the map. Do Boston have control there? They don't, but they've got Nero inside the point. It's actually TJ. Can he find a third as well on Arcid? He's not going to be there. Capsule, can he follow it up? Can he stop A being capped? The contest is going to come through. He will be dealt with. But FaZe don't have a lot of
no, Memphis has an automaton.
To find this push over towards B.
And managed to find Sip there before he ends up going down. It's a huge kill for him in the end. And Atlanta FaZe, can they find an attacking round themselves? They do not have the lives for them at the same time. And they are looking for this now. They're going to try and get through radio at the same time, but TJ holds strong. Sim cannot find Nero either.
I was getting like weird lagging issues earlier too.
Rebuffed across this. BZ ends up finding another kill. They're going for a Capsule, takes him down. Atlanta FaZe is going to wait for it. I say that, and Arcides hits him with a clean one.
Oh, big grenade from Methods as well from back there. 12v7 now. Keep an eye on the lives.
Not sure, because the router shows that it's working.
He's ready and waiting. There's Capsule. And over towards the back. Methods, is he ready and waiting? In time, he will find the gunfight. TJ will find another. Abizi is able to answer back. No lives remaining now for the side of FaZe. They've got to be perfect.
They they have. Arseny's going to just try and stay alive. Open the door. Unfortunately, that door is just not very big. You can already see, however, Arseny's still alive. He's been contested at the same time. He's going to try and find the kill.
Alright. So I looked away for a few seconds, and then FaZe is somehow about to almost win that round. I have no idea what just happened right there. Damn.
A little bit of hope, a little bit of life from the side of Boston here in the control. A phenomenal first round for them. They hold their defense as well. And Nero and TJ have been absolutely huge with the Volk for the squad. Atlanta FaZe need an answer. And they need to answer here with a defensive round. Can Boston take this in 3? That'll be something.
Yeah, I'm not expecting Boston to be up 2-0
Find out Capsule, though, already
in control Tuscan.
getting a second one as well, and I think Boston Breach have come to life here in the control.
There's the push for FaZe. They have to answer the call over towards B. Shot's gonna come in. Sim will find one over towards Capsule.
Oh, the timing!
Nero can answer back. BZ is here, though. He does have his teammate alongside him in our city. He doesn't need him, or does he? As the fights come in here for the side of FaZe, they rebuff this Boston attack.
Well, Atlanta FaZe going to have to find some serious magic this time. Boston Breach are just pushing them back on every single front here as Capsule continues to be a problem. You can see already they are desperately trying to force this issue. They want to spread FaZe out. They want to have them concentrate at B. Unfortunately, even their push towards A has been taken down.
Celium's ready and waiting as well. The close spawns comes in and he punishes them very, very quickly. Now, if you're Boston, you gotta get out. And the thing is for them here as well, they have that attacking round underneath their belt, but you have to think about round number 5 if we do get there. The ticks are very much in their favor at this moment in time, but they also would like to keep them in a good spot. You need to at least capture it here in this attacking round. FaZe are not letting that happen though. FaZe know they need to have a good defensive round, but the break
Right there, BZ should have been able to pick up 1 or 2. At least get a trade.
That should be complete A control for the side of Boston.
That was a great play and a great transition of players right there, where BZ and I think it was Arcides were over at P5, and the second that their player at A died, they just all immediately transitioned to A. And Arcides stayed back to Anchor, which was really good. Or cut the other lanes, rather. Not Anchor.
Shut this game down right here and right now.
Nero turning up here with the Volkström you know, I had that nailed the other day, but nonetheless, here we go. We go back into it.
Volkström Guru.
Boston win the map in 3 rounds. That would be something, and that would give us a series. Here we go with Nero. Maybe just put half a dozen bullets into both of them. Can't get the job done. But for FaZe, they're spread out, they're pushed forward. And they aren't allowing Breach any sort of purchase over towards B. 50 seconds remaining, 13 lives to the side of Breach to try and find something here in round number 3.
We'll find out. I was hoping Capsule Magic would come into play once again. You can already see, though, Boston have chosen a different tactic all the way around. Now, last time, they rolled the dice late. Can they try and find something out of this one as well? BZ already shutting him down. The Volts coming into play heavily now on the Tuscan. Spark, what have you done?
BZ says, anything you can do, I can do better. 24 and 19 so far with Volk. He would have been.
I was gonna say, I was like, so, can you hear slide canceling in this game? Because I feel like he should turn around and kill him.
Symbol eventually be dealt with. 3v3 momentarily on the side. Boston still with time, but you gotta go.
Looking for it as well, though. TJ opens this one up as well. You can see Boston Breach members are just falling by the wayside. Methods, unfortunately, that is one of the worst examples of COD timing I have ever seen.
Alright, cool. So I guess FaZe was trolling. But we'll see, we'll see. I guess FaZe was trolling the first 2 rounds, but now what really matters is, are they going to win this offense? Boston, they're probably just chilling back, but like, alright, cool, we got our defense, let's just clutch up, get our dub now. You know, it's that easy to choke. It's that easy to choke because it sounds that simple, and it is that simple, but one wrong move, if FaZe gets momentum, they're taking lead on that game.
This is where you have to find a way back into this series. The take advantage is well and truly there. But if FaZe can find 4, it ties it up, and then we go to kill. So let's see, can Breach defend well?
At the same time, they are making very, very aggressive plays here, FaZe. They're looking for it. Simp is hunting, Simp is hunting, Simp is found. And they have made
Bottom
a severe
church.
amount of progress already towards B. They have to try and get this one.
Oh, no.
Look at the bodies here for FaZe. That tick is roaring up. Nero, though, the savior with the glide bomb. This is going to slow them down. That second tick for B making.
Get the second tick, get the second tick. Oh, no. Oh, they didn't get the second tick.
They didn't even get the second tick done.
I honestly think, man. It sucks because literally the difference of that right there is our city stayed on, Celium hopped off. If both of them just stayed on there, they would have got that second tick. As the glide bomb kills one of them. That's just unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. But there's your 4 ticks just like that. Tied up. Now it's the kills. FaZe just needs to win this round to get defense, hopefully.
And eventually Methods will take that. Thank you very much, Capsule, to give me the opportunity to get that trade in. Here's where it gets difficult for both teams. They are now going to be pushing with full force at the same time as Capsule holds down Church, and it kind of makes FaZe rethink their push here now onto it. Method comes in for the trade. I think he's seen it. They have seen each other eventually, and Abyssy is going to stay alive. And I have to say this at this point. If Nero did not have that glide bomb, we could be looking at a very different round already.
Yeah, we could, and if you're on the side of FaZe, you're quite happy that that's gone.
Wow, I thought Methods was actually going to get that kill. I was going to say that was a really nice play.
The roll force back. There's nobody on the flank here. There's nobody on the flank for Breach. You got to go with your Capsule. They line up, yo! And Nelly finds the third, but the threat is still here from FaZe. TJ needs to deal with it. Abyssy is here alongside. But is it going to be enough for the side of Breach? TJ with 2, that's huge.
Oh, and this is a game of
Just 1 tick? I mean, FaZe has a whole minute. That's about 2 to 3 hits where they can take their time and get a collapse, stack, and then that's game.
That's a huge nade, by the way, because it takes away.
It's a huge nade, but it's not that big of a deal. Celium can easily get there.
He has to do his job,
and the timing of Celium is actually going to be pretty nice because
TJ needs to lock this in. It's 2 in a row from him.
Eventually, if FaZe gets more kills like that, number 1's going to leave like that. Boom. There we go. And there we go. All right, round 5.
That's why they are the best team in the game at times. In control, that was phenomenal from the side of FaZe.
Every single push they ended up getting on the B. It was just devastating. It was holding on by the fingernails of Boston over and over again. The nades, the glide bomb, Capsule.
Dude, this is making me want a game fuel. Has anyone drank a game fuel before?
Eventually, they were no longer able to hold.
Not good for you, but it's good.
And it all started with that back push. Nero not able to get a single trade there, unfortunately. And now Boston, they have the hard job to do to stay in this winner's bracket. That ticket to the grand final was about.
All right, FaZe, give me that good old 3-0 so we can get some Florida LA action going. Trades down, bullets getting into their head, psychological warfare right there. It is over. GG's, FaZe 3-0. Let's go, dude. In their head. Good nade hit. Yeah, that thing looks like it got some recoil. I don't want to use that.
RC's push it up. Castle will find 1. Boston look like they're gonna lock A in here. It looks like they'll have plenty of time.
Wow, great job by Boston actually on that collapse.
They've taken it personally. They're already on to B.
Yeah, they took it personally. But I'm pretty sure FaZe they're gonna be able to clutch up easily.
TJ's found some hellish time in here.
It's defense on B. I mean, get rid of A right there is not a big deal. A lot easier to get kills on B. My only issue is okay, good. I was gonna say one person should go deplete that, and they are.
Boston, they were looking for it very, very quickly there. Unfortunately, didn't able to get it. You can already see Atlanta FaZe clearing all that.
We're missing 1 lane right here, number 5. Okay, good. Our cities, all right.
Where can Boston go that there isn't a gun of FaZe?
So right there, I don't know if you guys saw it, but our city was going church to go back tank and pick up the right lane, the whole entire flank. But number 8, Celium, said, no, just play tight, we'll 3-1. You can just play top church. And it was a great play because right where our cities spawned and died, unfortunately, our cities spawned right where he was already going to go. So instead of wasting time and wasting a position, he died, and he's exactly where he was gonna go at first.
FaZe need to retake, these grenades need to be solid, but Methods from behind will find Arsony.
It's not gonna happen. Yeah, there we go, this one. There's two. There we go. All four. Boom. And just like that last round, Boston, they have about 2 to 3 hits.
Boston need one segment of B to stay in this game.
Look at Simp, look at Simp.
Simp is big brain. He said, is anyone left lane? Nope. Is anyone middle lane? Cool. They're right lane. He went for that full flank. And man, I wish he got more kills. He deserves that.
Segment needed for Breach to force him up for.
Smart plays. Nice teammate. Absolutely. And I mean, those spawns are just so close, and this is why I hate Control. I think it's a bad game mode because it's TDM, and then it's just cap these 2 points. I don't know. I think it's a poorly designed game mode, and I wish we could bring back like capture the flag or uplink. Like I want to bring back jetpacks just so we can play uplink again. That was fun and entertaining. But for boost on the ground in the 3rd game mode, yeah, no man, I feel like, and it sucks too because even if there was capture the flag on this map, 3-0, yeah, choke. I was just gonna say, even though you know, you could have capture the flag as a 3rd game mode, these maps right now for Vanguard, you can't play capture the flag. It would just be too unfair and hard and impossible, where teams could literally go on just crazy runs. So like that's understandable, but like damn man, I just want to get some good maps, a good 3rd game mode. I don't like Control. I don't like it, and that's probably because I'm bad at it. I'm projecting. I'm projecting. Awesome.
To 0 in the winners bracket final. An absolutely superb performance from Atlanta FaZe.
And you got to feel for Boston.
42.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up actually. A lot of the times that the Boston Breach pushed, it was a BZ just continuing to rip them to shreds. That made the first kills, they should be able to get this, and suddenly a lot of BZ appeared in the kill feed, and
yeah.
A lot.
I thought TJ
42 and 29, 31 on non-traded kills.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
From a BZ.
Holy shit. Yeah, because I was sitting here the entire time, I was like, yo, TJ, all I'm seeing is TJ in the kill feed with that Volk. That's what I constantly kept seeing. But damn, BZ with 40, what, 42, 47? And he was using an MP40. That's crazy.
Trade all the way through.
Well, it's not crazy. It's MP40.
We'll leave that on us. But in that scenario,
that's awesome.
I mean, Boston did so well. But even in that last round, where they were thriving was in the chaos. When things were getting very, very tradey.
Yo, what's going on, Mike?
It just takes when you are trading backwards and
Thanks for stopping by. We're just gonna watch over this gameplay. FaZe actually 3-0'd Boston Breach. Honestly, I was expecting. So here's what I was expecting. I was expecting FaZe to win like 3-1. I don't think they were going to go to a game 5. But in the first hardpoint, it was Boston's best hardpoint on Gavitu. And FaZe, they're notably known for being one of the best teams for breaking on that map. Breaking hills on that map. So it was a slaughterfest. FaZe just kept breaking hills. And Boston, they had early rotations, they had setups, and they would just get broke instantly. It was insane. So FaZe dominated in that. The S&D, I actually thought Boston was going to win the S&D. S&D, Boston, it was a map, one of their best S&Ds. They've played it a lot, and FaZe didn't play it. But because FaZe didn't play it, that's actually why FaZe dominated and won. FaZe did all their homework on Breach, dominated, and took the lead. It was crazy. And then right here in this control, I think FaZe was trolling or something. FaZe went down 0-2 on Tuscan Control, one of their best control maps, and they now won. I thought they were trolling or something.
Just the time is in there for Breach.
But now I have about an hour left, and we're going to watch the LA Guerrillas versus Florida Mutineers game. I'm very excited for that game and looking forward to it. My predictions for the top 4 is I honestly do believe that Guerrillas is going to be 4th. Guerrillas is going to be 4th. Wait, who? I am literally blanking out so bad right now. Okay, there we go. Guerrillas is going to get 4th. Boston is going to get 3rd. Mutineers is going to get 2nd. And then FaZe is going to get 1st. I truly, truly believe that right now, LA Guerrillas, even though they're dominating, they're really good. They haven't been to a Sunday finals in forever. They've just started playing together. So just that experience and that repetition and that, you know, being cool, calm, collected just isn't there for them yet. And that's fine, you know. I truly believe that. Now, I do believe Boston is going to get 3rd, just because they're going to be shooken up right now, and then they're just going to lose to Florida. And then Florida, they're going to lose to FaZe, because, I mean, FaZe, they always win finals. I mean, well, except for the last major. But FaZe on top.
We had their underwear above their head, and they're just running around looking stupid. Confidence.
Whoa! Exactly like that. Dang.
Now, listen, another final for you guys. Obviously, you've been in situations.
Yeah, no, I've been great. I just woke up, was excited to stream today, and I'm excited to run our coaching sessions.
Unfortunately,
I'm running a session right before yours, Mike.
Now, I want to ask you, too, like, on topic with that, right? We've seen so many upsets so far throughout the Minnesota Major, seeing top team after top team not be here on Championship Sunday. Why is FaZe still here?
Do you see our roster? That's why.
Speaks for itself, partner. Well, you got some amazing players alongside of you. We talk about Selly, we talk about Simp and Abizi, obviously alongside yourself. A very, very stacked team right now. What do you think is the greatest quality about this team at this very moment?
I mean, obviously our chemistry. I think that's what separates us from other teams, and we all like each other. We all love playing with each other, and it keeps showing. I think, like, most teams hit a hump, and obviously we maybe hit that hump, but we're back, and we're trying to prove everyone wrong.
Is FaZe winning this tournament?
I've been too confident. We'll try our best.
I've been way too confident.
I'm going to pass this toward the stretch. But no, that's going to do it for us. Arshdees, congrats on the W. And we'll look to see him in the finals desk. Take it away, guys.
Possibly the weirdest event of all time, right? Cinderella stories of luck really meant nothing to the Atlanta FaZe.
I don't know. After hearing that, I think FaZe wins.
They're the real deal in that they're in championship form.
Yeah, well played out of Atlanta FaZe. Really coming out and like showing like, hey, we are here to stay. And honestly, for Boston Breach, it was just a couple plays on games 2 and 3 that cost them that series. I mean, I think the
same here, Mike. I'm really excited, Mike, because a lot of the things that you want to talk about, we're going to be able to spend about an hour today just going over all of it, and you're going to be able to just feel way more comfortable and confident today. So I'm excited to talk about that. The only issue is repetition, and that's always an issue, right? It's just needing more time, needing to play more. But yeah, no, it's going to be fun today. I'm really excited. Are we going to be playing Caldera, or are we going to be playing Rebirth? I think we're only going to be playing Rebirth, right? That's what you want to do? I could be wrong, though.
I think what Atlanta FaZe did in that next round on offense was something that Boston Breach couldn't really predict, and it was a really good play call. They all wolf-packed into well and pushed their way through Church, which it took enough time that made Boston Breach question, oh man, they must be making a B hit, and Atlanta finds every single player off that rotation over to the B site, and that's what allows them to stack and get that first take.
Yeah, you hear him talking all that. He's talking reckless, just saying, bro, they had underwear on their heads just running around the map, not knowing what to do. Like, dang.
In round 6 of Search and Destroy, Simp was able to get a ninja defuse, and that man was smooth. He was doing so good.
This was a great ninja defuse right here.
Simp was frying throughout this series. I mean, when you're Boston Breach,
why did I turn up the audio? I'm going to talk about it. So right here, that stun grenade just blew up, and Simp didn't get hit by it, so Simp said, cool, I'm going to hop the bomb. And he hopped the bomb, and that's how they got the ninja defuse. Capsule threw a stun check, and that stun just didn't hit Simp. It was that simple. It was a really smart play by Simp. That S&D, like I said, I wasn't expecting them to win it, but everyone made individual plays. Like Arshdees, he also made a very smart 1v2 play, where he killed the first player, and instead of, you know, challenging the second player on bomb, he just waited a few extra seconds. It was smart. Perfect. Yeah, no, Mike, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. So the first hour, regardless, it'll be the crash course where I'm going to be able to, help you out with settings and tell you how you should, start thinking and playing the game. But then that last hour, or the last 30 minutes that we're going to play together, absolutely, we could just run it on Caldera, we could run it on Rebirth, and hopefully try to get a dub in both. That's always my goal, is try to get a win in a Caldera and a Rebirth. I always think that's really nice. A really nice gesture. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm very excited.
How damn good they were. That was a dominant victory. Yeah. But Steady, you're not going to be on the desk for the next series. We have Los Angeles Guerrillas versus Florida Mutineers. And
heck yeah.
What are your predictions for that one, man?
I don't know, man. It's honestly, it's a series that is really hard to predict because LAG, they just are surprising me every single time I watch them play. But just for Florida Mutineers to take down a team like London and then to get the victory yesterday versus OpTic, I think they're a little bit more...
Yeah. I can't believe Mutineers beat OpTic. I wanted to watch that game so bad and I missed it. Like, I was like, I thought OpTic was going to beat them, but, it's always fun watching OpTic in the losers bracket because you always sit there and think, they're a championship team, but can they make the losers run? And they lost to Florida. That was just insane. Not expecting that at all. Alright. Let's see here. How long do we have until the actual game, though? About 5 minutes? Okay, cool. So, because we have about 5 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and play a game of Vanguard, ranked. Because by the time I'm done with the ranked, they should be loading into the map. Caldera win? Absolutely. Caldera wins aren't easy though. Especially right now because there's snipers everywhere. You will literally kill a sniper, killing a other sniper, and then that sniper will kill you. And it's ridiculous. It's always a bigger fish when it comes to sniping in Warzone. And because everything is a high ground, and every sniper has high ground, and every sniper has a bush they can hide in. It's a struggle sometimes where you just get unlucky, but we'll stay confident and go for that one. That's for sure. That's right. I also need a new USB cord. I gotta see if I can find one. My controller keeps disconnecting. My USB is just old now, or like I keep pulling it out or breaking it or something. Let's snipe? Alright, definitely. Cool. I had an update, so I may not have time to play a game now. There we go. Alright, cool. I think I have about 12 minutes, so we can get one game in. gotta make sure like I have all my settings right too. Like, oh no, dude. Oh my gosh, I need a new wire like ASAP. Oh, Tuscan control, great. I can use some of FaZe's strats, dude. I'm about to lose my mind. I'm gonna be forced to like leave this game or something. Watch. Enabled? Is he waiting on the game starting too? That's dope. Why'd my teammates leave? Oh my gosh. Vanguard has not changed, not one bit. Trying to load up into a game, you can't get into a game. Unbelievable. Yo, MP! Yo, thanks for stopping by, dude. Just so you know, we're watching the gameplay. I'm going to be live for about 1 more hour. I will have to leave. I'm not going to be able to watch finals. But pretty much, yeah, no, we're going to be watching the LA Guerrillas versus the Florida Mutineers. And it's going to be a great game. I was hoping I can play a quick game of Ranked. But, as you see, Ranked hasn't changed. Not one bit. It is still just a waste of time. Just a waste of time. Might as well go... Oh, I'm gonna say I might as well go through my settings. Okay, so I'm a little confused right now. If I have Filmic, where is my... Oh, okay, cool. I have it off. I was like, okay, if I have Filmic on, how do I take it off? It goes right there. I try out 0.85. Okay. Never mind, I should have not have touched that at all. Great. Good seeing everyone, Noob and the other two, wondering Russia. I am not from Russia. But welcome to the stream. You almost won a Chow? Wait, you played a Chow?
Protect the objective.
Okay, okay.
Control the hard point. We took the advantage.
Dang. Alright. Haven't played in a minute. This is gonna be fun.
The enemy is taking the hard point.
I need to fix my HUD bound. See if I can get it closer.
The hard point.
Where's my HUD bound? Dude, where's the HUD bound? Does this not exist in this game? Alright, well I can't let my teammates out to die, so I gotta play. Oh, is that enabled again? Oh, let's go. Okay. Good rotation right here.
Enemy has the hard point. Hard point is active.
Back door, maybe? Damn.
Hard point is ours.
I'm gonna go for these spawners right here. Time to rotate.
Lead ours. Hard point.
Damn. I should have known that that guy was holding a cut right there.
Activated. The enemy has taken the hard point.
No, no hip fire. Dang it.
Lead is lost. Contact at the hard point.
No, dang it. That good old peeker's advantage. No, dang, dude. As you can see, like, I'm, like, finding all these new angles. So I don't play ranked at all, but I'm, like, finding these new angles where I think, oh, I'm about to just be able to fry this kid or something, right? And then, I don't end up frying them. Ah, oh, damn, that got chased? Wow.
Hard point is active. We control the hard point.
Dang it, damn, Enabled is frying me right now.
Contact at the hard point. Hard point's under fire.
Nice triple chow by everyone. Oh man, all my teammates have to do right there is just pre-aim it for me. I'm basically baiting for them.
We control the hard point.
No, my slide. Ugh. I hate Vanguard movements so much. And all I'm doing right now is complaining, so I defend my ego right now.
Hard point is active. Enemy is taking the hard point.
Oh, I thought he jumped off the tank. Nice. I feel like I should have went for that kill. No, I thought my teammate was gonna. Oh, damn. I thought my teammate was already getting shot at. So my teammate who jumped out of that house right there, I thought he was already getting shot at by a first enemy. Damn. I just need to like start playing more with my teammates and going for trades right now. You know, dude, for some reason I thought Breezy right here was gonna watch that push through, and it just must have been timing.
Enemy has the hard point.
Clear out this lane. And that's just Call of Duty timing right there, where I was just like, okay, cool, is he gonna push the lane? Is he gonna push the lane? He didn't push it, and then right when I pushed, I got bad timing. Should have just stayed patient.
Contact at the hard point.
Damn, that sucks.
Hard point is ours. Contact at the hard point.
Nice.
Hard point is active.
Dang it. I didn't have enough ammo, but I should have pre-fired right there. Like how far into the screen you lean when you're playing. Oh yeah, no, I'm leaning like a illy, huh? Just because I gotta know what's going on, bro. Yeah, I can't believe that guy ate so many bullets.
We control the hard point.
Me not looking at my mini-map.
Hard point located. The enemy has taken the hard point.
Just gonna wait for my teammate for the flank around, and then I'll hit through kitchen right here. Yep, there we go. No! And then I hate windows! Dude! Right there, I was like, okay, I can't kill the guy in the back because he's not looking at me right now, so then I'm just gonna go kill the guy in hill. And then, of course, guess what? I can't kill the guy in hill because I can't hop through a freaking window.
Hard point. Hard point's under fire.
At least I got this good rotation
We
out.
control the hard point. Hard point located. Taking the hard point. Hard point is active. Kill.
Dang. I feel like my teammate was looking at me and he wasn't, like, my teammate did not need to look at me right there. Like, I feel like we should have won those trades.
Hard point's under fire.
Of course. Okay, we at least got the rotation down.
Hard point located. Hard point is active. We control.
I'll just stay right here holding this right lane down. There we go.
Hard point's under fire. We control the hard point.
I got so zoned in on that one kill that I died right there and it's pretty much screwed over my team.
Hard point activated.
No.
Pick up the slack. Finished. Hard point's under fire. Hard point's under fire.
How did I not see that kid in that corner? Am I blind? Am I literally blind? Oh, is someone using the... So I was looking at that kill cam, and it looked like someone was camping behind the gate where you can capture the point and take time. I feel like we just lost because of that right there. Like, that is redonkulous if we just died right there because of that. Seeing me on a team would be so cool. Hey, I appreciate that. Every time watch, windows are my biggest enemy. Yeah, dude. So right there, like, there's so many times where I'm just like, okay, cool. I can hop through this window and I can easily get 2 kills. And I get choked. I just choke. I think that might be the real enabled, and damn, dude, I really wish we got that dub. Really, really wish we got that done. Just one issue right there is at the end, I literally think that the enemy team, they had a player sitting in a illegal spot so they can soak up points. And that's why we lost. We had 2 P1s right there. It was a close game, but dang, dude. That's something where you would want to watch the VOD review and like figure out where did you go wrong. Because there's multiple times where like I played it wrong, but for the most part, you know, I made sure I was filling in lanes. I was making sure I was picking up the people we were missing. And then whenever we had all 4 down or 3 down, if I was in a position to go cut off the spawners, I would go cut them off, which that's what ultimately got us a few good rotations. I got a few good rotations in there too. That was really good. But the LAG game should be playing right now. Yes, they are. Well, wait, hold on. Let me click live. Bruh, did they not start the game yet? Oh, there we go. Ooh, I'm a little late. Okay, my bad.
My goodness, Dave Patty cannot be silent. Slasher tries to rush in. Smart does as well. Can it be a seams opportunity? It will. 18 seconds left, but LAG, Jay, they're aware. They have got to go for this rotation, and now is the time. A break here could get...
Yeah, not gonna lie, enabled, he was a monster, alright. He had definitely fried me a few times. Yeah, dude, oh man. I'm really upset we lost right there.
Unfortunately, does not win that gunfight. It's a clean 3 dead on the side of Florida. Now they're fully set up. They can close it out on this P3.
Yeah, this is where panic absolutely starts to sit in for LAG. If you've not already took a look at the scoreboard, now you absolutely got to do so. 4 fall again in the feed. Everybody from the Mutineers rolling right now on a streak. Awakening, putting them in the dirt. 20 more to go.
This is not easy. Awakening hitting shots with the pistol. They just simply cannot get close to this point. Right now, Florida with a perfect setup. Dave Patty has yet to be contested at this point. They're going to close it out here. This has been a flawless map number 1 from Florida.
Final few seconds, LAG. All they can do is just stare at the hard point in despair. A dominant game 1 here out of the Mutineers. And Jay, I'll tell you what, man. This team better start playing Gabutu come Major 3 time.
This is what we were expecting from this squad, man. When they were first formed, they have 3 basically main ARs on their team. When this team was playing at stage 1, all throughout stage 2, they did not see any success on Gabutu. They were sitting at 0-3, but they come to the Major, and they have just been putting on an absolute clinic on this map. Unbelievable performance from Florida to take that early 1-0 lead. As you see players starting to step up, Awakening 27-16. We were talking about the other AR duo in Skies and Dave Patty. Big Wake said, don't worry.
Asim is moving? Man, I was not. So obviously I'm late to that game, but Asim was moving in that game or what? Just Asim? Because no one else?
It has absolutely been Skies and it's been Dave Patty. The fact that
yeah, no, Spart has been crazy this entire weekend. I mean, he literally came out of nowhere and he was pretty much the meta setter for pulling out the Volk. Now, here's the only issue, right? So the Volk is considered a flex weapon, but there's pretty much a debate whether or not there should be flex weapons or not. And here's the reason why. So being a flex player, you need to be really good at knowing when to pull out an AR and when to pull out a sub, because you need to do certain plays, hit certain routes, do certain things for your team. And that's why being a flex player is really hard. Now, besides being a flex player, if you started to use a gun such as the Volt, where it allows you to just run around the entire map and do all jobs, such as the sub, such as the AR role, it seems kind of like an overpowered, role now. Where, like, why is it that this one person can do all this damage on the map? We might as well all 4 be running that same weapon. But yeah, no, Spart has been crazy with that Volk. As I was saying, like, yeah, you just showed up MP, and Mike, I'm about to repeat this, I'm sorry, but I truly believe that Guerrillas, they're gonna get 4th place. They're not gonna win this match, but I hope I get corrected. You know, I hope I'm wrong. But for the most part, I believe that they're gonna lose and get 4th place just because Spart, he's brand new. This entire team hasn't been in a championship situation in a while, Championship Sunday. So they just don't have the experience, and that's why they're going to lose.
Clean. That's terrifying. That is something to think about. And like we said, it was.
And then Florida's going to beat Boston just because Boston, you know, they're probably just not in a good mood today after losing to FaZe right there. And then FaZe is going to win Grand Finals.
And so far throughout Major 2, Hardpoint has been their game, but I guess maybe the reason why...
Yeah, exactly. Just like the Cold War FFA are.
And the insane part is that they are not a complete team. Like, this is a pickup squad. Usually do not find a lot of success in Search and Destroy, but they were able to clutch up in that Game 5 yesterday. When they tend to lose, though, it's always in these Game 2. That's where they can tend to fall. But they need to make sure that this is where they answer into this series. But when you take a look at these highlights from yesterday, Skies, he was on point from start to finish of this Search and Destroy versus OpTic, making it look easy. I'm pretty sure he goes on the 6-3 to eventually close it out. Like,
I wish I saw this game yesterday, dude. I thought he was actually about to 360, like OpTic or something. Man, I wish I watched that game.
No, man, Skies has absolutely been on point without a doubt. The S&D team leader for the Mutineers. And on the other side sits Slasher. I don't know how, like I said, Jay, it's difficult to like give an accurate prediction for this because as we said, you'd expect LAG to really be struggling in these Search and Destroys, but if there is a guy that could prevent, right, that momentum from continuing to prevent what has been a recent run, it would be that man Slasher.
Definitely is that man Slasher. You saw what the play calls that he was able to do last night in that Game 5. He's just stepping up for his team. Didn't really have a hot map #1, but he's a world champion for a reason. He could just put that right behind him and focus on the task at hand, which is going to be this Tuscan Search and Destroy. LAG on this map are sitting at 2-4 compared to Florida, who are 3-2. LAG on the offensive side, they win 36% of their offensive rounds, 44% on defense. For Florida, it's 48% on offense, but 65% on defense. So that's so huge. You got to keep in mind, ever since that update, defense is a little bit more easy now that that fast A plan is no longer.
Without a doubt, Mutineers answering early in the Game 1, a 100-point club. And the
Tuscan S&D. Yeah, and here's the funny part too. Guerrillas, all the stats are wonky and off. It's just like, are they really about to... Like it's just weird seeing Guerrillas in a top 4 finish right now. It's good. It's a good feeling though. Weird but good. All right.
Finds that first kill. Now LAG up in the man
Well,
advantage.
first kill with the nade always makes the game 1,000 times easier.
With the sniper.
Right here, as you see the setup, one person at B just because there's only one lane to get to B. Then everyone else set up in like a triangle just to be there for trades and help each other out.
Instantly left all by himself. The problem being is the bomb is wide open. Here over at
They know where last person is, so now they're just pretty much trapping him, just collapsing on him right now.
Debating on the flank, but what's
Except for like now middle's open, but it's ooh. Oh no!
Could have been a 1v3.
No, I thought he was running directly toward him and was about to 1v3.
Sky's the guy to watch.
That kind of got a little scary right there because Skies doesn't turn around. He has the potential to go for the shot punch there and clutch the 1v3.
Dude, I remember Skies back in Black Ops 4. It was insane how much talent he had. And like, it was always weird because back then, there's like a gatekeeping kind of like stigma going around where pretty much no one wanted, none of the old pros wanted any new pros in, right? So Skies, you were expecting him to be dropped here and there eventually, but he stayed on Florida for the longest time. He's been with Florida forever, and it's good. It's good to see him just continuously be a great player. Damn, he was playing that like Warzone right there. He pulled out his pistol so he can get behind cover, and then he switched back to his AR.
To go down for the Guerrillas.
Yeah, bad time to reload if your Skies forces it to a 3v3, and Slasher does take down Dave Patty with the nade. Beautiful play coming in from Mason to at least eliminate Pivot. Now in a 3v1 situation, Bomb's going to go down at A. Awakening is all the way towards top radio. This is not going to be easy to get done.
But it is Big Wake. It is Big Wake. It is Big Wake. Start things off. Finding Slasher.
Wait a minute.
You got to be careful. You cannot throw shoulders versus this guy. Somebody top fire. 25 seconds to work with. It's not going to be an easy situation given the positioning right now out of LAG. Time continues to dwindle. Oh, he is a laser beam. But with 10 seconds, the Mutineers...
Same thing with Awakening. I think Awakening is very underrated as well.
Hold him off. And a nice 2-0
I remember him back in World War II, I think was... I honestly don't remember. But when Awakening was on Florida, I think in MW, yeah, Modern Warfare, I was like, oh, Awakening. Okay. Awakening and Skies?
Wrapping the entire map. Look at this jump from top turret to find that kill onto Vivid. No hesitation. No hesitation from Machine.
He's going to feel that in the morning, surely. Ankle's got to be just absolutely destroyed, but it's a round regardless. A nice 4-0 start out of a seam as the Mutineers will take on...
But because there's two at this B lane, they're going to want to hit it. Yeah, exactly. You never want to dedicate more than 2 people to a lane where you only need 1 person. So right here, they're just really working up the map right now, trying to get into their base. And once number 1 gets into their base, then 3 will back up.
And get destroyed.
And I guess they got a stun knowing that 1 was at B, or maybe they didn't get a stun?
Awakening's position.
They didn't get any info at all. Oh, okay.
Trying to take their time. Vivid eventually does get spotted, but Dave Patty finds that first blood. Now they have
Good play.
an advantage.
So right there, Hook threw his stun grenade. He didn't get a hit marker, so he knows, okay, if there's only 1 enemy at the left side, it's probably Fire. And Fire is normally an AR player, so he just knew that they weren't playing B. Florida were playing A, and then right there, they just rotated and pretty much got sniped. Yeah, bang.
Good work from Florida to just play for a pick. To basically put the play in Dave Patty's hands as he's watching over the entire middle of the map.
Yeah, because right there, it looked like Guerrillas, they're getting ready for a retake. Like, all 3 of them were top church, getting ready to, like, collapse on A and, like, hit middle. And, nope, Florida, they were just playing a default, just playing for a pick. Hey, no worries, MP. Good luck in your 2s, and thank you for stopping by, man. I always appreciate it.
Instantly traded. They're out of Vivid. A headbutt right now in P5, but a seam striking from below. Oh, Dave. He's got that pistol out.
He spotted him. Or did he? As the bomb is going to start to rotate back towards A. In a 3v2 situation, LG are playing this beautifully. But Skies is in a great position to at least cause them some problems. Going to creep
just grouping up. Nice. I talked about this yesterday during a coaching session where I was saying, no matter what, you always want to have 1 player just playing back, just because you don't want all 3 on bomb, where if number 6 flanked, he can kill all 3. So, honestly, I think it was Spart right here, or Slasher, one of those 2. They died right there, and, like, that's okay. As long as his 2 other teammates don't die, it's a 2v2, and they at least know where 1 enemy is. They knew that 1 enemy was back A in the spawn. They rotated, planted B, and now they're just playing it from the enemy side. The reason why they're playing post-plant from the enemy side is because the last place they knew the enemy was, was over here in this spawn and at A. And that was just a nice, easy win on their part. All they had to do pretty much was just sit up and just say, all right, we know where they're coming from, let's just wait.
Will work out there from the Guerrillas. A dicey round. We'll get to watch it again.
I'm telling you, I was just so happy to the fact that he planted that bomb at that angle.
Ooh,
to where we
look at that timing. Wow.
Anything like that happen. Accuracy is causing so many nightmares for a bunch of these teams by simply just hopping on that B bomb. But LAG, they get it done. Both players win their one-on-ones to now put themselves up 3-1. Back on the defensive side. This time Florida, once again, going to slow down. Sky's trying to do everything he can to try to play for a pick. Look at the map control. Look at the aggression coming in from Hook.
We saw the same aggression really displayed yesterday on this very map. They took it to the Surge the best way possible. And now Hook left in the moment to try to find the early kill, but it's Skies on one end, it's Spart on the other. Trades aplenty as 2 bodies hit the floor here on Tuscan. Now make it a 3rd. Skies drops, but it's Awakening on the return. Trades aplenty so far throughout this round number 5. It's right now a seam with the angle. He and Slasher look to play together.
Ring around the rosy right now.
Oh.
Both teams are on the opposite side. Florida should be able to get this bomb down at B for free if they decide to go for it. But See, Dave Patty wants to try to clear towards top church, trying to find at least some good timing. On one of these
They wasted so much time that they're gonna go A now. They're gonna have, like, me personally, I'd be so scared about, wow, we cleared out B, and it took about 10 seconds to clear out B. Well, let's go A.
He's got the cover, but it's a 1v1, as you said, Jay. The plant does not go down, but it's Awakening with the 1v1.
I mean, right there, even if they did go A, they Guerrillas played smart and they sent 2 top church. So regardless, they would have saw them planning A and would have killed them. So at the end of the day, it's all good. It's all good.
But it eventually lines up the shot with the MP40. Headshots only, coming in from Big Wig to get the round done. They stay alive in this game, down 3-2 now.
What a major round that is, right, for Florida. I mean, we're talking about the swing round in that situation. Awakening goes big. The bomb does not get planted, but end of the round we go. Spark with another first blood, and Dave cannot crack the shot there with the snipe. LAG is taking it to Florida right now.
Granadas, man. Holy crap.
The best way to reply after what was a crazy 1v1 victory out of Awakening. LAG showed that aggression again.
All out aggression from both teams on that A site, but Spark opens up with that first blood and they start the initial trades. It eventually turns into a 4v1 for Skies. He's probably thinking like, damn, you guys died hella quick. It's all right. It's not an easy round to get done for Skies. 1v4, LAG are able to take it. Now up 4-2. Back on the defensive side. This is the map they need to win to get in this series. Asim so far sitting at 8-2. He's dominating.
He's hammering his way, and he'll also find the first blood again. And that is bombed down early. Hook in a great spot right now. P5, but Dave actually does get dealt with.
I thought Slasher was about to get turned on right there, and Dave was gonna run away.
A lot of players positioned.
Imagine him getting a 2-piece right there.
Down to them. A round that is absolutely crucial. Awakening for the first. They start to line up, and it's all gonna come down to Big Wake. A 1v1, but he knows the positioning of the He cannot get it done this time. It is the new kid on the block. The rookie. Really in this series, I know technically he's been a part of the Guerrillas for a while, but what a performance he is having. Sensational stuff.
Great clutch coming in from the young man to get that momentum back on the side of LAG. Now they are 1 round away from closing that out. As Sparta's on a 4 spree. We said it in the beginning of the map. He averages a 1.38 on this. As you see the push coming in from LAG towards P5. Sky's in a great position to at least slow them down, but you have to get out with your life. The rotation's gonna come in.
Take a look at Big Wake. Nice little angle inside of
Getting aggressive. Oh my gosh. Doesn't even have an SMG.
In a matter of moments, but of course it is Spart trying to even things out. Current 2 versus 3, 58 seconds to work with for the Guerrillas, but take a look at the flight from Vivid.
Dude, is Spart hacking on land? Like, holy shit.
It's gonna be a 2v2, 50 seconds left.
Nah, I'm just kidding, but no, that right there, Spart must be playing on like 120 field of view or something, because I was not thinking he was going to see him and react.
Still clutch this up and close this out. As the rotation's going to come.
Wow, Spart is cracked.
Left right now, Florida, they're completely out of the play. The only player that can give some kind of information is going to be Dave Patty. So this should be a free A bomb plant for LAG.
Unless Dave can find the angle, and he's got the weapon for the job. But right now it appears it could be the rotation. A lot of church presence at the moment. Hook. A great kill there. Now brings it all on to Skies. A 1v2. Able to beam the first, and he does see. He sees the shots. Fins to back up, and Spart. Can he lay down this objective in time?
Spart wins. No! Dude, Spart right there, he... So here's the problem. Spart had way too much confidence in that ego challenge. I feel like Spart actually wins that if he just gives it an extra, like, just lay down for an extra second, wait for that bullet to stop, wait for Skies to stop shooting, and then challenge. Wow. No, that was amazing right there, though. Holy shoot, that was an amazing 1v1.
The map's over. Yeah. But he was able to clutch it up for his team. Beautifully read play because there was not that much time for them to wrap back towards that A site. Once he finds that first kill, you have to commit towards the plan, or you have to commit towards the gunfight. Skies reads it perfectly to keep his team alive in this game. So now if I'm Florida, I need to see some aggressive pushes. They so far have just been playing so slow in their spawn. I would like to see all-out aggression.
See if they'll provide us with it.
Yeah, no worries, Mike. I hope you have a great day, man. I can't wait for our session, man.
Of course, it's Smart again with the first
Have a good one. Be safe and have fun.
It is indeed the nade, and he is doing the work. Right now for Florida, an instant 1v4. First guys.
All right, dang, 1v4. I don't. Okay, Skies can 1v4 easily, but
Skies is definitely capable of doing it, but LAG.
damn. That's why I was gonna say Skies was gonna be able to 1v4 because LA they basically went 1v1, 1v1, 1v1 right there. Dang. But nice, tied up series, 1-1.
We said that this was a map that they needed to take to get back into this series. That was just a clean showing from them, man. Every single time they needed to go with aggression on aggression, they came out on top in the trade. Huge clutches coming in from both teams, but Asim and Smart really take over this map. 10 kills coming in from Asim, chopsticks from Smart.
1-8.
It's a struggle though. On the side of
It's all good, Dave. It's all good.
He's sitting at 1-8.
Gavitu. All right, Mutineers should be able to win Gavitu. Clearly, they want to play it because it's their best map. And then that Berlin, I think Spart is honestly going to clutch up, and we're going to go to Game 5.
Just come right over the top. Kobe, we already got the first blood.
It's so impressive, man. It is so impressive to see Smart putting on a performance like this when his team needs him the most. He's able to deliver, drops, 11 kills to get them back in this series. As we've talked about, it has been this Cinderella story, and a lot of time it has come through those search and destroys, and it's also come through the controls, which is going to be our Game 3 coming up next. It will be on Gavutsu specifically. Folks, make sure and stay with us. A top 3 position on the line. Guerrillas, Mutineers will continue after this.
Turn out that music. Ding, 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 dang. Only thing I hope for though is when OpTic won their final, it was too fast, honestly. OpTic won their grand final against FaZe in like a 5-2 fashion. I was hoping it was going to be at least like a 5-3, you know, 5-4. But I'm hoping that this major final number 2 is going to be a 5-4. It's just FaZe is in the finals, and like who better competes against FaZe other than OpTic? I honestly don't know. I honestly have zero clue because Boston obviously got 3-0. Don't know what happened there. Guerrillas, I have my reasons for why they're just not going to win this major, even though I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong. And then Florida. Maybe Florida is probably the only people that can, you know, dominate FaZe. But then Florida just completely loses a simple S&D like that. Like, I feel like all these top 4 teams beside FaZe, they're inconsistent in all their game modes. They are literally inconsistent. Where like FaZe, they're like good at one map, good at the next map, decent at the next, but then good at the next. You know what I mean? They're always good or at least decent. While some of these other players, like, you know, Florida, LA, they're just good in one game mode, bad in one game mode. Great on one map in one game mode, but horrible on the other map in the other game mode. Rokkr music, this is the best. Love listening to it, Guerrillas, Mutineers. Major 2. Get ready. Final. FaZe, baby. Mutineers FaZe final though. I'd love to see that. That's my prediction. But come on, man. I believe in you, Guerrillas. I'm gonna keep that muted for the next 50 seconds just so I don't get in trouble for anything. Wow, Asim and Spart both dropped 10 plus in that S&D. Same thing with Skies and Awakening. Yeah, dude, what a solid like 2v2. Skies Awakening, Spart, Asim. These games definitely feel like balanced. It's really fun. Alright, here we go. Sponsorships in. I can go ahead and pop this bad boy back on.
By visiting zenny.com/CDL.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Championship Sunday. It has been a wonderful day so far. We have got our team designated, sitting firmly in the finals, and now it is all on who will join them there as both of these rosters battle it out for that chance, for that opportunity. And so far, it has been both of these teams making the best out of the opportunity that they have been given.
I think Spart has his mom and his girlfriend out there too. I can just imagine like that feeling, you know? Literally first time on LAN, first pro match on LAN, and just already in top 4. Like, wow.
With their full team, but Spart has got to be the key for this squad, man, because ever since he's entered this team, they fall short in their first series versus Boston Breach, but they have been on a 3-game win spree in control. 2 of those wins coming in on Tuscan, 1 of them coming in on Gavutsu, and that Gavutsu was yesterday versus Seattle. Down 0-2, they needed a dominant offensive win. They complete every single segment. They find themselves in another offense going into the round 5, and they were able to close it out. Insane stuff.
Rest in peace, Surge. I wish they made it further.
For sure, man. If they can put that same exact pressure that they did yesterday, it was all on the back of Slasher. He puts up a 1.2 on this match specifically. As you see the stats popping up, offense a little bit better on the side of LAG. Struggle for the side of Florida. Defense, though, is a little bit better on the side of Florida than it is to LAG. But you see the young man, the Wonder Boy, sitting at a 1.12 so far in this series, and Sky's trying to do everything he can to answer right back, sitting at a 1.2. These guys are having a battle.
And that's the thing, man. That's really what you want to see if you're a Guerrillas fan or a Mutineers fan, to see those 2 guys go off on either side. It is a good sign as we head into Gavutsu Control game number 3. We're going to go up in this series as the Guerrillas rolling to start off this attack.
That's going to be a 3 early kills.
Asim to your left. Let's go.
Towards the spawn. We know how he likes to finesse around this red tower. As he finds one, Slasher finds a second. That's another 3 down.
In a blender. Oh, no. Right there, I feel like, dang it. I guess he didn't see that second guy or something.
Great work already out of the Guerrillas, applying the pressure in the best of spots.
Good work, though.
As Florida head on a swivel, as my God. Sheesh.
All right, Guerrillas got the momentum now. That's dope. That's dope. I can't believe Huke stayed on the Guerrillas for so long, by the way. He was like an all-star champion, you know, for Call of Duty when he was a kid, and then he was an all-star champion for Halo, and then he came right back to Call of Duty, and boom, again, all-star champion. And then for the last, I would say, like 2 years, he's just kind of been on like a 8th place team, not really doing much. But it's amazing to just see him stay with one specific team, and clearly it shows that it's paying off.
Asim does take care of one in their spawn, but it's still only 30 seconds left. Florida, they're doing a great job just holding on the defensive side.
Yeah, it was what, LAG who came out firing. Mutineers have been able to balance it since then. They've been able to hold on to that aggression, and well, it could be Dave Patty who levels up that aggression just that much more. Pistol in hand, back to the auto we go, but unfortunately, it's not going to be either. That manages to take
no ammo.
Meanwhile,
sucks.
Nobody stop at the time. A few Guerrilla players have got to get on this.
I hate when that happens. Right there, he made a great play, but eventually it was useless, kinda. It wasn't useless entirely because the second he shot, it made Guerrillas worried, like, oh shoot, someone's behind us. But for the most part, him right there being able to potentially get 2 kills, no ammo, sucks.
The nice 2v1 should give them that extra minute on the clock, and it will.
And Hoop sitting on a 4 spree. They complete that A point. So now up 14-9 in lives remaining. They can do this if they can outslay them in the very next minute of this game. As you see all of LAG trying to attack through ship side. Right now, Florida have a ton of map control. They have P1, they have their spawn. Skies is spawn killing in their base. They're just not giving LAG an opportunity to get a clean 4 push towards this B point. And Spark does find one. Slasher, he's going to be the player to try to make a play towards the back.
Slasher's trying to make the play, and Hook will be able to join alongside of him. Meanwhile, Asim wins his fight as well. Beaten down. Nice little work there out of Vivid. Now the time starts to dwindle, a current 9v4. Mutineers, Vivid specifically, gonna have to try to stay alive as they will look to make really.
I don't know, 15 seconds. You gotta go for kills.
See, looking for the angle, looking for the peak, and he'll be able to find.
There you go. There's one.
Well.
Just need to play your lives. It's literally a 4v4. It's literally a 4v4. Even though it says 7-2. Well, sorry. Let's go. Don't die though. Oh no. So right there, even though the score line was 8-4, it really was only a 4v4. And just with that time dwindling down, you really have to, you know, find a kill, at least one. And the second they got that kill, it was fine. They just needed to fly out. It's just they didn't have any info on where everyone else was. Really good play on Florida, just for not getting any of that information out, not dying, and of course winning their gunfights.
But the fact that they only give up 3 ticks is such a huge round from Florida.
Incredible start out of Florida after bursts of energy out of the Guerrillas end. And we'll take a look through the eyes of Vivid to start off this round. A great nade toss as he looks to get all kinds of cozy over toward Green, looking to push out this position for the team.
Was he gonna go for that? Like, it looked like he was just jumping up, but it looked like he was gonna take a second to aim in and challenge that. That was weird.
Sky sitting firmly toward the top side of the boat, now sits on 3 in a row. A great first round for him, and he looks to bring that same aggression into round number 2.
On a 4 spree now. Trying to find a potential, another couple of kills to pick up this glide bomb. Does he read this play on Slash coming to the flank? Dave Patty does, but unfortunately he loses that gunfight. So now LAG, they're going to set up the collapse. That's going to be 3 dead. Last player in a great position towards that A site is going to be Awakening. They're still trying to focus on Slasher. They eventually take him down with only 40 seconds left. Hoop with great shots with that pistol. Able to take control.
Nice. Wow, huge.
Now with 35 seconds left, Florida need to focus on getting segments.
They've got to get here soon. And as long as Hook stays alive, it's going to make that job so difficult. Trying to remove all of that progress. Time ticking away.
Great nade. Nice.
Nice little kill there for Skies.
Ooh, and of course, Skies just answered back.
Was able to drop one of his own. 13 seconds, and something has got to be done for Florida. They hop on the zone just in the nick of time, but here comes another team fight contested for the moment. An unfortunate team nade shuts down Hoop, but it will be LAG winning the fight.
That was dominant. Oh man, it should be 2-0 Guerrillas right there.
Round for Guerrillas and no ticks for the Mutineers.
What I thought was a great defensive round just gets completely thrown away by the great defensive round coming in from LAG. Not giving up a single segment is such a big play. So now their only focus is, we complete this A capture every time we're on offense. We're in a great position to at least have that defense going into round number 5. As Florida simply just struggled to get out of their spawn. Too much map control on the side of LAG. Are able to dominate that defensive round. They're up 3 segments. Like I said, your focus right now is just simply completing those so you can guarantee yourself that round 5.
And maybe try to get that glide bomb. That would also be quite nice to have in your possession. Seem a great game for him as well. We got to highlight it. 16-8. Well, it is Spark that sits on.
Yeah, they literally just need to get 4 points captured right here, and then they're guaranteed a defense.
We'll see if they can be the first team to walk away with attack. It looked very likely in that opening round, but back and forth we go. Spark ends up getting taken down. The streak has ended. LAG, a lot of focus potentially over at that B zone, but as the scene falls, it's going to come down to Slasher again. Escapes with his life. He'll look to join his team now for an A zone hit.
Now with 45 seconds left, great trade.
Wow, man.
Clear from that top gun area.
Literally, it's just crazy how
Florida trying to flood out through that.
it felt like Florida had a great setup right there, just to keep him back, and then just individual people just kept dying. That just sucks.
Try to get him off this point. You do not want to give up any more segments. Give them a better chance at getting that defense.
They're coming back though. That's dope.
Come in. Skies unfortunately does get traded move, but here's Big Wake doing everything he can to spawn. He finds a 2 on a 4 spree.
Awakening trying to take it right now to the Guerrillas, frustrated after how that last attacking round went. And it looks like he sneaks behind enemy lines. I don't think Slasher spotted him. So with 15 seconds left, this is a massive moment right now for Guerrillas, but Dave finds 2. Awakening.
All right, damn.
Now on a 5 spree.
I thought, honestly, the way...
Even higher zone right now is going to be Slasher. He gets dealt with as well. Can Hook jump on in time? And it looks as if he will not. Mutineers shut him down.
You'd think after watching the first attack that Guerrillas did, you'd expect them to easily guarantee themselves, another defense. Make that attack so much more closer than it was. But now it's... Now this is back to, like, it's anyone's game. I think Mutineers, all they need to do is cap 4 points, and then Mutineers, they get defense.
Pretty sure Awakening ends that round on the 6th spree. So if he could potentially pick up this glide bomb, this could be a game changer.
Yeah, that literally could decide how a round goes.
All right, he's got it.
And there it is, just like that. The first blood will belong to Big Wake. As you see the tick advantage, Mutineers, you get that A zone, and, well, who knows from there. But you'll at least hope to maybe grab 4 in total if it does, in fact, go to that round 5. Big Wake staying somewhat stationary. Prepared with the automaton to the middle side of the map, as Spartan Hook will be able to drop 2 in the meantime. A Disguise left all by his lonesome at this A zone. 1 tick through, and that's all it'll be for now.
Now LAG are just trying to fight for that map controls. You see Slasher already in their spawn, just trying to be a nuisance, a thorn in their side. As he finds that first kill onto Dave, Spark finds a second. So now with the minute left, Awakening still has that glide bomb to work with, but if you're LAG, you do not want to allow them to complete this 8-point. They are continuously finding kill after kill. Florida simply cannot get out of their spawn.
This is the same story. The last 3 rounds, it has been all about the defense. The Mutineers have got to do something. As we talked about with that tick advantage, they have got to get out of their base, or they're going to be looking at another one of these heading into this round number 5. Slasher could maybe even earn another glide bomb as well. Right now at 4 in a row, he gets cut off of that. Mislight caster curse, I'll take the one for that. 22-16 currently in the live department as Vivid gets dropped on his jaunt toward P1. Awakening with the instant exchange, but the Mutineers cannot seem to get any bit of map control. The only man that slips through is Skies.
Alright, this is like the last chance right here.
Skies is able to get on B. At least gonna stall some time for his team.
Mutineers need to get 2 more caps to at least tie to try to get a defense.
Skies was a huge one-on-one towards top ring.
And it's working so far.
Or at least complete this big segment. The challenge is going to be here. Hook is able to take him down. But now that opens up this 8-point.
Alright, 1 team wipe on A, and then Guerrillas can guarantee themselves.
They can get this third. It's all tied in segments, and Awakening
You just need to kill him off of A. You got this. One more.
It's beautiful work for Florida to get back into this round.
Slasher on the flank, though. They still
go for it. Glide. Bait and switch.
And another one for Awakening. The trades are out, and the Mutineers will be able to get that extra minute on the clock, but it all comes down.
Alright, so pretty much now it comes down to kills, where I think Guerrillas will still be able to get defense. But right now, if Mutineers is smart enough, they're going to just play their damnness to try to get 4 down and just cap 1 point. Oh my god, okay. 3 dead. All they need to do is cap 1 point on B and they get defense.
They've got to be so careful. With every bit of
doesn't matter, they just need that 1 point.
Stop the time for the moment. And LAG up to the retake, that'll help.
Nade is so huge, no more respawns on the side of Florida.
And the reason why I'm very excited for Mutineers just needing 1 point is so they get this defense. I'm pretty confident Guerrillas don't lose this. Like, it's impossible for them to lose this. Did they cap it? Did they cap it? They got defense. No way. Oh my gosh. Guerrillas had it the entire time. And then they just... It's not... I don't think it's tied at all. If it's true what they said and they're +3, it's not tied.
Does it roll the dice?
No, it comes down to kills at that point.
I mean, it could be a coin flip. I don't know. We're being told that it will be the Florida Mutineers officially on the defensive end. So a huge
All right, Mutineers. Unless Guerrillas hit this offense like they first did, I think Florida wins.
And they got the job done, but already smacked in the face. The ARs coming out strong for Florida in this defense. They do not want to give this one away. A game rather, that means so much for either of these two teams who have fought so much to get to this point. But right now, Slasher over at the B zone, he gets taken down. Azim trying to make some plays over on the flank. The trigger discipline is there. It's a little scary. I don't know how he manages to find the headshot, but does so.
That's really good on his part too. He wanted to go for that 2-piece, but he didn't. Like, that's so smart.
The glide bomb is going to get invested from away.
Get him off B. Yeah, at least got the cap. That's good. We got a point on B.
The first thing is completed at B. The first thing is completed at A. But Awakening does a great job of just keeping this green control. Now with 45 seconds left, you have one player in Vivid trying to cut off all of the LAG players, trying to attack this from Cliff. But Spartan and Slasher are able to find two. Slasher doing everything he can to try to keep down the top ring. This is such a big gunfight between him and Skies. As his teammates are putting a lot of pressure towards A, they should be able to close that out and extend time.
Skies had the nade and Slasher didn't, man.
I was gonna say, for a moment, it looked like they were going to send Azim forward. He gets dealt with by the nade, but the one man who remains in that objective is going to be Spark. So he will hold this one off for now and get the rest of the Guerrilla members inside of the zone. But Dave, at least
hey, welcome back, MP. I'm actually going to leave right after this game. I have to go run some sessions, and I'm also going to eat. So
tick down and 2 more to go. Can they pull off the same?
Thank you for stopping by, but if you don't want to be here for like 5 minutes, then all good. Have a good one.
Posture for position, they've got it.
It's just this game right now is literally insane because it looked like Guerrillas were going to easily get the defense, and then out of nowhere, Mutineers just fought back, and now they have the defense. It's just crazy what's happening.
Are able to find two. Dave Patty trying to stay alive in this P1 area. He knows how impactful this position is. As Skies is doing a great job, unfortunately loses that gunfight. So now
All right, Hugh just can't get traded out. He's getting on the time. Good play.
They're on it.
They're on it indeed. Spark gets found out. We say goodbye to Awakening. Azim thinking somebody's in Top Gun, when in reality, not at all the case. Second zone nearly in. The crowd on the side of the Guerrillas.
Nice.
Slasher wins the 1v1 inside of the objective. The second tick has not come in just as of yet. Dave wipes him off. A current.
All right, they gave themselves enough time. Last play of the game. Here we go.
One more push out of LAG.
And they're going to attack this from the back. If you're Florida, all you have to do is hold one and push, and you would be able to close out this map. As you see, Ace
Number 3 must have got timing on number 8.
What
a spot! Oh my! Holy!
Oh, for a moment, Slasher was able to find one. 3 versus 4. LAG still has some life, but Skies.
All right, 2v4. Maybe team nade that guy. No team nade.
And Spark. They've got to find the kills. That's a great way to do it. Hookah's got to get in the zone. He's got to get here. Awakening will walk away with.
Damn, I wanted them to win that so bad. Oh man, but so my final predictions. Unfortunately, I need to get going right now. But my final predictions are: I believe Guerrillas are going to get 4th. Boston is going to get 3rd. Mutineers are going to get 2nd, and then FaZe are going to get 1st. I can't wait to see what happens for the rest of the day. But for everyone who stopped by the stream, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. MP, Mike, I think, who else stopped by? Playmaking, and I think a new viewer stopped by too. Log or something.